Due to the capitalist Burns canceling the medical supply program, the people in the town could not afford medicine. Everyone's life was miserable beyond words. In order to help everyone obtain affordable medicine, Homer and his father smuggled drugs across the country. They became the great heroes of Springfield. One day, Homer went to the supermarket to buy things. The owner, Apu, acted out of character and spoke sweet words to Homer. It turned out that Apu's octuplets were all sick at the same time, and he hoped to smuggle medicine together with Homer. At this time, Flanders said his children were also ill and urgently needed insulin. Therefore, he also wanted to go to Canada with Homer. So, the four of them went to Canada together. They filled the car to the brim. On the way back, everyone was drowsy. Flanders had coffee for everyone. Abu was about to drink it. The coffee was too hot for his mouth. Abu opened his mouth wide and wailed. Flanders took out a wet towel to cool him down. At that moment, it was their turn to cross the border. The staff saw that Abu had a white cloth wrapped around his head, that he was screaming, and that his skin was very dark. They thought he was a heretic.
Hold on, we're just innocent tourists!
Homer and others were arrested and jailed. Good thing they weren't Canadian citizens. They were released after a short time, but their cars and drugs were seized, and they were never allowed to enter Canada. Back home, Abe was devastated.
Dad, you tried your best. For the first time in my life, I can say without being drunk that I truly admire you. Oh.
Meanwhile, Burns was celebrating the elimination of healthcare. He turned around to find his assistant on the floor. It turns out Smith has thyroiditis. Because he couldn't afford his medication, he became what he is now. At the end of his life, he wanted to confess his love to Burns. He fainted before he could finish his sentence. Burns regretted it. To cure his assistant, found Homer and his dad. Together they flew to Canada. With the help of Comrade Abe, they stuffed the plane full. On the way back, due to overloading and extreme weather conditions, the plane had to make an emergency landing. Burns jumped out with a parachute. Homer had to be the pilot. Luckily, the plane landed in Springfield. Burns' parachute also landed in his yard. He rushed to feed his assistant the medicine he'd smuggled in. When Smith woke up, he breathed a sigh of relief. After this incident, Burns decided to reinstate medical benefits for his employees.
Great news, honey. Mr. Burns made me a freelance consultant. Hey, what's this lump?